if there is one lesson that, apart from the fact what you have said, one lesson in terms of performance, that performance cannot only be deferred to the year of the election. It has to be now. In your own view, what do you think is now very much critical to your people that you need to start doing to persuade them, to make them know that you are really, really working in their interest? What would that be?
One is education. One of the biggest problems we have in the North, from the day I came, is idea of education, and the one we are still pushing on. When people actually don't have the education, don't have the economic empowerment, these people will continue to behave the way these Almajiris actually behave during this protest. So education must be taken seriously in the North. We must be honest with one another. We must face one another and say, sir, marrying so and so number of wives, having so and so number of children when you cannot even take care of yourself is wrong. No religion actually is promoting that. No religion is allowing that.
You don't think that was that's in the Holy Quran?
No.
That you can have more than one?
No, you can have more than one if you can afford. I'm a little bit learned in Islam. It's actually in the second is in another surah that we have. You know, the first surah is Fatiha, the second surah is Baqarah, and the third surah actually that Imrana, and then Nisa'i. So it is in the Surah Al-Nisa'i where you are allowed, if you can afford. It also added, if you can. So it is not just because you are a Muslim.
So Quran forbids you responsibility. Marrying wives are not being able to cater for them. And allowing the children out of that wedlock to go on the street and start begging.
No. Islam does not allow that. Islam does not agree with that.
So it's important for you to educate the people of the North.
It's important for our tradition. That's why I say our religious leaders should be part of our meeting. You know, you see, the people are misusing the title of this Almajiri. I am an Almajiri. Almajiri is just a student. If I'm sitting with somebody, you know, like Professor Pantami, I will call myself his Almajiri because I'm a student. I'm not as learned as he is. If I'm sitting together with Sheikh Jingir, I will say, sir, I'm your Almajiri. But there are some other people that will sit with me, they are my Almajiri. So Almajiri is just being misused as a title. Almajiri is somebody seeking for education, Islamic education. You know, so it is not necessary, it's not a beggar.
So the Jonathan government's Almajiri system that he created is actually a good idea.
Wonderful idea.
But it's collapsed now.
Long time ago.
So we need to go back to it.
No. You must not go back to that particular one. What I'm saying is that from the beginning, let us educate ourselves. Hey, China educated itself to say that you can have only this number of children. Okay? Yes, they are not Muslims. There are more Muslims in India than in any country in the world. But they are following some of these Islamic teachings. They don't follow some of these things that we are doing. In Saudi Arabia, if you go, majority of the people have only one wife.
So our people are misguided.
So we need the education. I don't want to use any wrong word, misguided, misinterpreted, this and that, but I'm saying we need to be educated by our religious leaders.
So the clerics need to rise up.
Yes, they need to rise up.
The emirs, the traditional rulers in the northern Nigeria needs to rise up.
Anybody, all, including our governors, including the people, everybody.
It's a time to declare a state of emergency in the northern region of the country, isn't it?
Well, I don't know if that's the right word to use, but I'm saying that we must wake up, you know, as leaders and do what we think is right for this country and for our region. Our region is good in agriculture. Every one of us should go back to the field.